Hi everyone, this is your reading for Wednesday, the 6th of December. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot for today's reading. I'm going to choose 3 cards to give you an insight into the day. So let's have a look at what's coming up for you. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Looks a bit like Santa Claus there, very timely. Then we have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, interesting. So this card is about feeling really safe and secure in your environment, knowing exactly what you're doing. Like this man, for instance, he's worked in this village or this town his whole life. The people know him, the children trust him. He's been part of this community for a long time. He's settled, he's put down roots, he's got dogs. Maybe these are his kids, and it's all very stable, isn't it? It's all very consistent. There's a sun there, they're all happy. These pentacles, there's wealth, there's security, there's stability, there's prosperity. And I guess this doorway means that this is the next generation. So passing on the kind of life goes on and on and on. And there's a sense of everything is as it should be. So really knowing where you're at and feeling super, super stable. That's in reverse, and that feeling of stability isn't quite there, because I think that you've done a lot of emotional healing in the last couple of days. So you're looking at changing your circumstances. You're not looking to put down more roots and to become more entrenched in your current situation. What you're looking at is walking through a doorway into something new, and really finding what it is that matches you emotionally and what's compatible with you internally. And the Page of Pentacles is a court card. The page is the youngest of all the court cards. He's just learning about the world and what he's going to do with his life, or what she's going to do with her life. So he's got this amazing pentacle. So let's say that is a physical desire, or it's a lump sum of money, or it's good health. She's been given this and she's looking at it and it's radiating into the world because it's just so powerful and effective. Think of having this amazing dream in your mind. That dream is going to send out these super powerful vibrations which manifests it into your life just by thinking about it. Because as soon as you think about something and regard it the way the Page of Pentacles is doing, you alter the actual nature of the thing that's being regarded, and you start to get guidance. You know, these vibrations are being sent out, but they come back as well. It goes both ways. So as soon as you look at this, you start to get guidance in terms of how to realize your dream. But today is about looking and listening and determining how you're going to move forward. It's not about actually taking a bunch of action and rushing forward and making everything happen today. I love this card. It's really one of my favorite depictions of the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is all about movement and rushing into things and being reckless. And there's an element of speed involved in this. And nothing has more movement than this. A Pegasus, that's not enough. He's got wings on his head as well, and lightning is striking the sword, and they're flying through the clouds. So this is really, really quick. He's just zooming through life. And that's in reverse. So the cards are saying don't take any rash action. Don't sign up for something just on a whim, or decide, okay, I'm going to change my whole life around and just do this because it suddenly appeared, so I'm just going to do it. You know, in the kind of spiritual community, in the New Age community, often there's a thought that if something is difficult in life, then you shouldn't do it. Because if it's meant to be, then it's just easy and it just comes your way and it just feels natural and organic. And I don't really agree with that. I think some things in life you really have to work for. And if you want something, sometimes the world will deliberately put obstacles in your way, because the ego, if you're getting closer to your true purpose, the ego doesn't want you to succeed. And the ego is going to make things more difficult and put obstacles in your way and try and distract you so that you don't fulfill your life purpose. So if you ask me, if things feel difficult And if you have a dream and a desire and suddenly all these obstacles appear in your path, as far as I'm concerned, that's your green light that you're on the right track. If something comes easily, then great and wonderful. But if something is really, really a passion of yours and you want it, and weirdly, life starts to almost magically create all of these obstacles and closed doors, that means that you can't progress in any way. That's a sign that there's something valuable on the other side of that. So today is a day of reevaluating your circumstances. You're not looking to have more of the same. You're turning that around and you're looking at new doors to walk through. You're inspired and you're sending these great vibes out into the universe, and as a result, you're getting great vibes back. And the desire or the tendency is to say, oh my God, I've got a great idea, let's go do it immediately. But the cards are saying, don't, hang on to it, because more ideas are coming in, and use this day to really be like a sponge and to absorb this divine spiritual information. Maybe even get out your notepad, pen and paper, or if you're super high tech, then get your iPhone out and get the notes up and type out your ideas on there, whatever. But make a note of the ideas that come in today about your future, because they're really going to serve you. But let them kind of digest them. Sleep on it, I would say, because you'll wake up tomorrow with more clarity. And when you look at that list that you've created, you'll be like, oh, okay, A and B are great, but C, D, and E aren't so great. You'll feel that tomorrow. What I'm also getting is this sense of solidarity, kind of not being this major thing here. I mean, we've got a major sense of community here. That's in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles is all alone and is young and inexperienced and has to figure it out by herself. So the answers aren't going to be given to you by other people today. It's something that happens through thinking for yourself, feeling your feelings about your life in your own way and really being honest with yourself and listening to what comes back from the universe. So I really get that it's a personal process rather than sitting down with a vocational counselor and getting answers, or talking to your friends about it and getting all the different options and then mulling it over. This is a personal experience. And it's the page grows up, turns into a knight and then a king or queen by doing this process by herself and growing up and becoming more experienced. And she only gets that experience by doing the work herself. No one does it for her. She has to do it alone. So it's a great day for insight. It's not so great for taking action. If you do take action and really kind of just gallop off into things, there's the potential that you're going to have to reverse later on and say, oh, actually, I changed my mind. I don't want to go ahead with this. So save yourself the trouble. Only act on something today if it's either pre-planned or booked or you've committed to it before. But if something occurs to you at 9 in the morning, then don't rush out at 10 in the morning and make it a reality and be stuck with it for the next 20 years. That's not what this is about. This is about learning about your future and really just taking your time to mull it over. There's no rush. 10 and 1 is 11 and 1 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3 and 3 is about new beginnings and communication. So communicate with yourself about your life, the way it looks, what you want the future to be. And then look at these new beginnings. Let them kind of settle a little bit and get them down on paper, or get them down somehow, because looking at it that way can often really provide you with a lot of clarity. So I hope that gives you an idea of what you're working with. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.